Hello, everyone, and welcome to this live stream. Had a little difficulty getting it started here, and I think we're doing it through several different platforms. But I want to talk about using your imagination today. This is something I've just recently had a little bit of experience with, and I think it's important that we kind of share it with as many people as possible because imagination really is a divine act of God, simply used your divine imagination, and you can see exactly what you want when you get into that state of mind and know that God is working and He's working it out on your behalf. Now, I know this sounds weird, but it's where being healed by faith is simply trusting what you do in the most holy place that you have as the Holy of Holies is inside your mind. It's both sides of the hemispheres of the brain. It's called the most holy of holies in the Old Testament. So what do you do there? You don't look what happens physically as an immediate result, but it will come. It's there because you and the Father are one. You're one spirit with Him, and He's one spirit with you. And He says you've already been blessed, given everything for life and godliness. So those are things that are guarantees because they're past tense verbs. And if it's a past tense verb, it's a finished tense verb. And I've been talking about that for months upon months, but that's the truth. So there is no emergency with God. When we think we have emergencies, we don't go back into our thinking and say, hey, we already have everything we need for life and godliness. That's everything spiritual and everything physical. So it should not be a surprise to us because it doesn't surprise God, because that's just the way it is. Many people react rather than act. Now, what does react mean? It means that we have a reaction to something causing a negative consequence. When you freak out on something, that's the reason why. We call it freaking out. Well, when we act on something, it's a positive. We act on this because we know the Spirit is within us. We're part of the Father, and He's in us. And He says He's already given it to us. So we just have to believe and receive it. Now, most people doubt and do without it, as I've been saying for many years as a coach, counselor, and mentor. But everyday life is just being active, being positive, and saying what you want it to be. So what do you want it to be? Here's the way you do it. You can imagine, use your imagination, the power of God, especially when you're dozing off to sleep at night. When you get into that alpha state at night, when you go to sleep, you simply imagine what you want to accomplish as an individual or imagine for somebody else. So these are powerful concepts. And I believe if we start acting from that point of view, we can see some positive fruits that will stay forever because we're one spirit with Him. He's one spirit with you. And the Spirit is always perfect. It doesn't change. It doesn't have to change because it's true. And what is true is what God has said we have already been given everything. We've already been given everything. So we just need to walk into everything that we've been given. And I believe things will go wonderfully well. So be blessed today, as I always say. And this is Dr. Cochran. I'm saying that unto you. And if you need any help, hope for healing, you certainly can email me at Dr. Cecil at teachtruth.net. Dr. Cecil at teachtruth.net. And while you're there at www.teachtruth.net, look at our special membership price that we have going on until the end of the year, that you can get that training every week, a video training, emails with me, private Zooms with me, and a group Zoom meeting once a month, all for $10 a month. Wow. You get all that for a whole month, what you would go out and spend for a burger, fries, and a Coke. So anyway, be blessed, as I always say.